Why don't we wrap that section and we're going to move on to our lightning round, Bill,
All right.
where we have some fun getting your quick reaction to SaaS founders' most important questions. Are you ready?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So the first question for the lightning round, what's the word? What key term or concept in pricing do most SaaS founders misunderstand?
Expansion.
Expansion. Okay, so spend a minute or two saying that, because I do think there's this interesting idea of, I think in early stage companies in particular, you just get so consumed with new logo in terms of new logo numbers and dollars, and then all of a sudden you have these customers and you're thinking about, oh yeah, we already got those guys. So help
Mhm.
us understand why this concept is so misunderstood or underappreciated for early stage founders.
Yeah, I think you hit on it. It's underappreciated. I think it's the idea that it's much easier to make money from a customer you already have than to go off and get a new customer, right? It's much more expensive to get a new customer. Customer acquisition cost sucks, and if I can make money from people I already have, then that's great. The problem is that people kind of dismiss it, like you said, because acquisition at all costs, and I think
Yeah.
that's changed. It has to change. Acquisition is required because churn is real, and we want to grow. But companies that actually can get to, above 100% net revenue retention,
Mhm.
102, 105, 110, 120, they grow at multiples faster than people who are just pushing people in and maybe they have a churn problem or they don't get to value fast enough. And so I think one of the key things people forget is that expansion is a direct correlation to the value that you provide, more so than
Mhm.
the initial
Yeah.
purchase, because it
Yeah.
means that they are getting value and they're happily spending more money with you if you've done it right. And I
So I
think that's the thing that people miss, is that it's value. And if your product
Mhm.
isn't great and you're just pushing people through into a leaky bucket, you're not doing anybody any favors. So a nice measure of that is net revenue retention. So if you have reasonable net revenue retention or high net revenue retention, you probably have a pretty good product too. And so I think those things get missed by founders.
Yeah, I think up to that point, as you start to build out and serve a variety of customers, either by industry, by region, by segment, I think being able to have that level of specificity in terms of reporting is wicked important. So you understand your gross retention and net retention. Are you struggling in your small customers, but your scale up customers, you may be doing well, and then what's happening at the strategic. So we were talking a little bit earlier about experimentation and the data you need to really understand what's happening in your customer base will allow you then to come in with new pricing where you are demonstrating value, and then maybe think about the pricing where customers are churning a lot, and what would you have to do in terms of, as you said, how you charge versus what you charge. Is there a different way of structuring the deal to make it more valuable?
Absolutely. I think that's a key piece.